Hey everybody, it's Horizon. Today we are talking about quick tips for Leonardo. Now growing up as a kid, Mikey was actually my favorite. I guess that's just kind of your youthful, rambunctious attitude or whatever when I was young, but the older I've gotten, the more I've really started to like Leo, and I fell in love with Leo during this game. So Leo is by far probably my most favorite. Now we're going to go again, like all the other ones, strengths and weaknesses. Leo's greatest strength in this particular game is he is the most balanced of the four. Now, none of his attacks, it's important. Now, he has he has a little bit of the speed of Mikey, some of the strength of Raph, and the range of Donnie, but he never really excels in any one area like his brothers. Whereas Mikey might be the quickest and able to chain together combos the fastest, Leo has some of that speed, but he can't nearly match that combo count. He's not specialized in that area. Whereas Raph can take a lot of damage and he can deal a lot of damage, Leo is kind of in between that. He's never really completely obliterating guys like Raph can, but he does a decent job. And then, whereas Donnie has great range, Leo's got really great third-tier attacks that are almost all 360 in their area effects that he uses. They also might be the coolest and flashiest looking. They just look really kick-ass when you do that final little swing and boom, you hit a guy. It just feels really great. He also has the ability to tiptoe on the top of guys. When you're in the middle of fights, you can just real quick get out of situations with Leo that way. So that's one of the aspects. He's also probably the character I most often play as, just because he has the most balance out of all of them. The thing is, he's also probably the easiest to master out of the four, whereas Donnie is probably the hardest, and Mikey are really hard to really master. Leo has this really natural feel to him, and his attacks are decent. So if you really want to just pick up the game and have a lot of fun, Leo's probably the guy to go with. Now, Leo does have a few weaknesses, though, like I said, he doesn't really have any huge strengths or any real huge weaknesses. So his Tier 1 and Tier 2 special attacks, they kind of suck. They really don't serve a whole lot of purpose. They're not very powerful. They're not nearly as strong as Raph's are in any way. They're probably clearly the weakest of the bunch in that regard. But outside of that, that's really all I can say negatively about Leo. Everything else about him is really good. He's really just a well-rounded, balanced guy. So this has been Horizon. Otherwise, keep playing TMNT. Later.